Hey, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to integrate Facebook lead forms to Notion using Make.com. This will allow all of your lead forms to automatically come into your Notion. It's really helpful. Let's say if you have a client that you're running simple meta lead forms for, they will actually be able to just access all of these leads rather than having them log into the ads manager or another clunky CRM. It'll make your life a whole lot easier. So let's get into it. All right, so we are on Notion. Let's get onto an example client dashboard. I'm just gonna click here. And we are going to use this inline database here, but let's just make it full. As you can see, we have a couple fields. We have name, phone number, the status of this lead, the date that we have them booked for a call, the date the lead was entered, and then the campaign they came in through. You can add any type of field. Maybe you have questions. I usually like to ask questions on some of my lead forms for my clients, and you can map that as well. But today we're just going to keep it simple. We're just going to have the name, phone number, entry date, and the campaign come through Facebook. Okay, so now that we have this database, we are going to head over to Make.com. Now that we're on Make.com, we're going to create a new scenario. All right, so we are going to click the module Watch Leads. If you haven't already, click Add and just follow through with these steps. It's basically going to link Facebook to Make.com. And we've already done that, so we are just going to select a page. We're going to select one of my clients, Brandon. So this is his ad account. And then we're picking the lead form. So we're going to go Quick Form, and then we're going to click Save. We're going to give this access to all of the lead forms, not just from now on. All. Okay, and then now we are going to add the module Notion. And we want it to create a database item. So we're going to click here. Now what we're going to do is we need to add our Notion as a connection so then Make has access. So we're going to click Add. Internal. Okay, now we're going to go back over to Notion to basically get this internal integration token. Let's go here, Connections, Manage Connections. Then we're going to scroll down to Develop or Manage Connections. Then we're going to click New Integration. And then tell it which workspace it's associated with. And then we're going to click Save. But not so fast. We need to configure the integration settings. So we are going to let it read comments, insert comments, and then let's give it some access. So we have a team space. This is what team space it's in. So we're going to click Space Flow, Save, and then we're going to click Save. Let's get this internal integration secret. Okay, let's go back to Make, paste that in. Okay, awesome. So now Make has access to our Notion. But now we need to tell it which database it's going to be accessing. So we're going to grab the link from the database. Make sure you are on the actual page for the database and not just seeing it in line. So we're going to click Share, Copy Link. If you're just on your browser, then just copy the URL. It's the same thing. I'm just using the Mac local edition for Notion. Okay, we're going to paste it. But don't worry, this is not the actual database ID. We first need to remove a few things. So we're going to remove this. And we're also going to remove this. And then this is the database ID. We're going to click Save. And then click on it again. And then you will see all of your information populate. If this does not populate, make sure that you properly removed everything, including the question mark, and then also the URL in the beginning. We just want these numbers in the middle. Okay, now we're going to map the fields. We need to tell Make, hey, this is where our Facebook information is going to go on our Notion database. So let's click name, first name, and then phone number. Let's throw in there when this was entered. So it's going to be the entry date. Then we're just going to date created. And that's all we need. Okay, so perfect. We have the name mapped. We have the date created. So this is whenever the lead form was submitted, we have that in here. And then we have the phone number from our contact. We're going to save. So this is super simple. This is all it is. So now we're going to click save. Let's set this to run at, let's say, every 15 minutes, okay? So every 15 minutes, this scenario is going to check Facebook and retrieve any lead forms that there are. Super quick before we activate that, let's just make sure. So we have this limit on 2, but if we had a lot more than that coming in, we would basically just bump this up or bump this down. We're just going to limit it to 1 right now. Let's go ahead and activate this scenario. Perfect. And we're going to save this. Okay, so to speed things up, we're just going to run this once and then check this out. Okay, perfect. So this was a successful completion. And now let's head back over to Notion. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, the contact is right here. And we didn't map these fields for the campaign, but again, doesn't really matter. So now we have it on every 15 minutes. So that means every 15 minutes, like I was saying, it's just going to automatically hit your database. And that is about it. So now this will perfectly run. There's no more bouncing between, the ads manager or another CRM. You can do it all in-house. Yeah, so I hope this video helped. Let me know if there's any other ideas you have or if you want to go more in depth on maybe ad insights. Have a great rest of your day.